Got that setting so Dad can get it. He can see that it's there. Get the 6120 and go ted some hay. There ain't nothing better than eating garden fresh tomatoes, come on. I think I got some green fever. Wouldn't you say there's a little case of green fever going around? I think so. So it's cool out and the cows gotta sit back here. Okay. Why are the cows hiding out back here? I don't know, I'm not a cow. If I was, I could tell you, but I can't. Well, 2 o'clock has struck and the cows are on the move. Some went that way. I guess they all went. Huh. Okay. So when the 2 o'clock hour comes around, they all move. Just finishing my ends off, and then we will jump on across the ditch and play ditch jumper. And go scatter out that field there. Clean these ends up like I said, and keep on going. So I managed to jump across the ditch, tractor and all. I don't know how the thing managed to make it across the ditch, but it did. So rather than again take the thing all the way up there, drag it up there, we will ted our way to the little piece beside the house. We will tear that all apart, and then we will jump all the way over there, across from my grandfather's house. We will do the same thing over there, then we will do this big piece here. It all equals 12 acres, I think. I don't know. I'm just a steering wheel holder. I'm not a mathematician. Magical magician? Why don't you just stick to farming? So the reason for scattering the hay out at a little bit of an angle is so that I can see where I have traveled when I come back down the other side of the pass that I just went up, or vice versa. And 2, you want to ted the hay a second time to get it to really dry. Now August time, it starts to get cooler out in the mornings, so you're looking at middle 60s, lower 60s, maybe even a mid 50 in there for lows overnight. And then you know, that's gonna put a hurting on drying your hay out. So rather than naturally wasting time letting it dry out a day on its own, you gotta flip the bottom side of the hay, and that is this side. You gotta flip the bottom side to the top side. You gotta flip it over, and that is what this tool here is designed to do. It's a hay tedder. It takes the bottom of the hay and it flips it over on the top side, okay? And that is exactly what I am doing and what this process is all about getting hay to dry. So I left a little bit untethered back there. When I come back around back there from doing my first end lap around cleaning the ends up, I'll hook that over there, hook, line, and sinker, and we're gonna go get us a fish. We're gonna go fishing. Come on. We're gonna hook it and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it just like that. Very good. Well, we're just gonna have to go the same way around that little piece there as we've done the first time, because it's too much of a rectangle to go at an angle. What you would get done is turning. You wouldn't get nothing done. It's just easier to go around in a big circle, or a rectangle for that matter. Well, that's a wrap. Now we're gonna go out that way this time, since we're right to here. We need to clean all the loose debris off of that tedder, so that way nothing drips going down the drive, up the drive, sideways the drive, whichever way you want to look at it. I did, however, when I was finishing up, I did, however, hear some teeth clanging and clattering. I don't know what that's all about, but we're going to have to address that. Another thing I don't really understand about this tedder, and somebody could probably educate me, is what's the point of the second tooth? Meaning this guy right here. Okay, it never touches the ground. See what I mean? It never touches the ground. What's the point of it? Useless, in my opinion. All it does is get broke off, and then you got to fix it to make a right set again. Maybe there's somebody out there that knows a thing or two about these scattering out machines. Well, poo. One. That one's completely broken. Yep. And that one's completely broken. Maybe that's what I was hearing. Gosh darn. Well, it looks like... No, I don't know. But we got two broken. I think we got extras. I hope we got extra. One nice thing I started doing in the notes section of my phone is I can look up tedder teeth size. I know everything's not in alphabetical order, but it is what it is. Well, I do know it's a 10 millimeter for the rubber spacers that are on the that hold the teeth together. Oh yeah, and then I want to say, I'm thinking 9/6. Why am I thinking 3/4 for the bolt size? I don't know. Okay, make a liar out of me. That was a 3/4 inch wrench or a socket. You know, it's a darn shame that these teeth break, but there ain't nothing. Oh. There ain't nothing gonna last forever. And that's the truth. Maybe it was set too low. I don't know. I don't know what in the world we got going on here with this tooth. Well, at least the rubber is intact. That's a plus. I just realized something. I'm probably asking for trouble working right over a floor drain. Don't ask me how I know that I'm asking for trouble working over a floor drain. Just don't ask. You guys can just picture it. Don't have any cardboard around this darn place. Told me to throw it all in the dumpster. Well, you know what? You can always use cardboard. I don't care what anybody says. Cut it in smaller pieces if you need. I at least want the 2 big pieces. There. I feel better. Well, safety first. I know it's not the world's biggest piece of cardboard for use in a shop, but hey, it's big enough for what I'm using it for. Well, I got no clue what's in this box. That box right there my finger is for, it looked like an otter assembly. That's not rake teeth. Duh. Right in front of my nose. Why don't you just look? I think I need 2 of them. Do we have... I don't think them are the rubbers. No. Nope, it's a light off of a something. Now, before we get too carried away with ourselves and what do I do with that 10mm wrench? Because I'm going to need that. Oh boy. What did I do with that 10mm wrench? Oh, I didn't have it over there. Oh, you know what? It's on top of that toolbox. Yep. Now I know. Okay. Do I need 1 or do I need 2? That's a good question. I need 2. So, when it comes to doing this kind of work, you need to remember which way stuff goes when you take it off. Just like this little doohickey thing here. You draw a line down like that. Then it goes, this end goes towards the back. Okay? Take that off. These things are a pain. And they can be to get on. be nice if I had a full tooth here with one of these on it. Oh. Come on here. These things are a pain. Wait a minute. Did I do that right? No. Goes that way. No, it don't. Goes this way, right? No. It goes this way. That's right? Right? Well, good grief. Let's see here. Which way? It looks... Okay, I was right. Because it's straight, then that goes, yep, that way. Okay, I was right. Good grief, son. You're gonna make this an all-day job. So I was right. Okay, it goes like that. Okay, because it would be straight, and then this would obviously be going towards the back. Okay. Oh. Good grief. Why are you making this any harder than it is? Why are you making it harder than it is? I don't know. Daggone kid, you make things twice as hard as it's not meant to be. Oh well, you gotta learn somehow. Nope. Goes that way. The old adage or whatever, righty tighty, lefty loosey is true. Take a nut off, take the rubber or the gold yeah, these things, whatever these are, take them off. I just used the screwdriver, or the, oh shoot, I got stuff flying everywhere. Oh my goodness, where is a hammer? This out, I have no clue where my hardware went, because when I went to go hit this guy, it went flying all over the place. So one thing I like about this GoPro 11 is you can kind of set it up kind of where you think you are going to be in frame, and what do you know, I'm still in frame. As it is. Yeah, you should have got a socket. Well, you know what? I'm not perfect, so it is what it is. just like that. Take this rubber off here. Now, since we only got one rubber, we're gonna have to pick a tooth to put this on. There ain't no right way or wrong way to put these on. You just is there a right way? Hang on. Yes. Okay. So the nuts go that way. Yes, the nuts go on top, okay? Which means this guy here goes all the way up here, as far as it will, and then you can put your hardware on. You kind of got to do both of these. Well, I have that upside down. There's certain ways that these are supposed to go. That's a lock nut. Okay. I like tightening one side at a time. I don't know why, but I just that way you know that you get your stuff all tightened up. And it's getting tight. I like that. Okay, bring you guys back when we get ready to put it back on. Okay, so we're ready to put the thing back together again. Oh, I need my ratchet. I need a tooth, a set, I should say. I need a fat washer, lock washer, and a bolt. Lock nut. Okay, and there's only one way that this goes on. It goes on that way. Wait a minute. There's two holes here. What are we getting ourselves into? Which set are we using here? We're using, it would be the set towards, yes, that is correct. Because that's just a keeper. And that's exactly why I put the cardboard down. Okay. Then what happens is that little guy there comes up through like such. It's a good thing I put the cardboard down like you guys talked me into doing. Put the washer on there. going the right way. Well, what? They make these things hard to get a ratchet in here square. But it can be done. You just gotta know what you're doing, okay? And rubber does flex a little bit, okay? So let's go ahead and put that on backwards. Need another tooth. Bolt, washer, lock nut. This is actually pretty easy. Once you, again, that's, oh, one of the reasons why I put the cardboard down was so that way items did not fall in the shop drain, because I don't want to go fishing, okay? How did that come out of there? Why didn't that? When you think you got stuff in where it belongs, and it works its way back out again, you kind of got to ask yourselves, what the heck did I do wrong? Okay. I don't know why them rubbers are on there. Is to keep the teeth from pulling apart when you hit a dirt hole, a groundhog hole. It keeps the teeth from doing this and getting all out of whack and everything. And we got them on correct. Do we have them on correct? Shooshed. Yes, I believe. Yep, we do, because this one is the new one and it matches this one. Good. Good. There it is. I just didn't put a title to it. There. I'm gonna put some grease in this thing. You guys have witnessed me greasing this thing. I need to put some grease in that disc vine. Probably be tomorrow's chore or whenever, because I heard something squeaking on it when I was mowing hay this morning. And I don't like things that squeak if I can help it. By putting grease in the machine or oil. Because ultimately a squeak means something's going bad. So we're going to take the thing back here and What's a tractor like to drink usually? It don't want flavored water, it likes regular water. So we're gonna do just that and put some regular water in it. The government juice doesn't need topped off, it is fine. Usually every third time you put diesel fuel in your tractor is when you need to fuel up. To def, that is. So we're fueling up once. We'll probably need to put def in it fuel in it, diesel fuel, 2 more times before we have to put government juice in it. That's what I was trying to get after. It would be nice to see what my fuel consumption was, but it's all, the sun up there makes the readout all fade out, so I have no clue what I've burnt for the day or whenever, or a tank full. And just like that, we're all full of fuel and the tractor's put away until tomorrow. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Everybody swears up and down on YouTube, get a V-rake. You'll never go back to a roll bar rake any day of the week. Well, explain to me this one, okay? How can you use a V-rake in heavy first cutting hay? You can't. The dang things will plug up too easy. They're meant for light, second or third cutting hay. So what are you going to do? How are you going to rake your hay with a V-rake when you do first cutting? Explain that one to me.